Well, welcome. This is the Laughing Grass podcast, and I am Brandon.
I'm Justin. Thanks you guys for being here. If you're here, if you're not, then it's just me and my buddy talking.
Well,
here we are.
Another Wednesday.
Another Wednesday or whenever, somebody gets to hear this. Dude.
I sure as fuck hope you brought a lighter.
I didn't bring a lighter.
Motherfucker.
Okay. All right, well. That's all right. Oh, come on.
I need one.
We need enough juice for today.
Oh my gosh!
Don't you dare turn it off.
Just one. Oh,
is that enough? The weed gods are on our side today. How about that?
Ugh.
Okay, like I was saying, I just went to the gas station to get a drink, and I'm a little concerned with the size of these, the sharing size, the Skittle, these bags. I saw a bag and it had like shoulder straps.
I know.
Motherfuckers, it's a backpack. Like,
I know.
You do not need that much candy. And take it from me, I'm a candy guy.
Yeah, I know you are.
I love candy. That is my worst. That is my worst. My guilty pleasure, I guess you could say. Does that sound good?
Yeah, closer.
Good? Okay,
closer sounds better. Like that. It's not even
right there. Right there. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Fucking deep throat it all you want.
But yeah, no, I love candy so goddamn much, and it is, God, it's such a struggle for me to like, because I do that fat shit that like I eat dinner or I eat dinner, and I'm like, I need something sweet right after I get done eating, which is like the fattest fucking thing you could say.
It's all poison.
It's all poison. You're right.
All poison.
Because I have tremendous diarrhea and stomach cramps afterwards, and I'm so mad at myself. I feel like it's like what a raging alcoholic would deal with if he like relapsed into drinking the next day.
Right.
But mine's with candy. And I don't know. Maybe I just, it's tough, man. It's tough because I know that I could be in way better shape if I would have just fucking, I don't know, just if I could fight the cravings. But God, it's so bad. But now what I do now is I try and limit to like, I have a protein bar. And those protein bars that we have,
are like the Bear Bells.
They taste like fucking. It's like a candy bar.
It is a candy bar.
The caramel cashew one.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I think I'm eating a Snickers bar.
Well, I think it's actually better than a Snickers bar.
It is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you
still get the chew. You still get the everything about it. So.
Yeah. Yes.
Everything that you're really wanting from that. It's literally a lot of it's just a hand to mouth.
Right.
It's addiction.
Right. Yeah.
Know?
I know.
Same thing with cigarettes.
Fuck. I know, dude. That's another thing.
And boredom. Boredom's a lot of it.
Oh, yeah. Well, especially with my job, dude.
Well, and just we've been so subjected to having so much going on in our brains at one time that you'll have aspects fall off, and that's where you actually find the boredom at. And so when your brain's not being stimulated, that's when you get that bored feeling.
Like, yeah.
But we've been overstimulated for so long that...
Well, we live in a world of instant gratification.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
You pick your phone up. You can't... No one's allowed to be bored anymore.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? Like, you're standing in line. What do?
Whip out your phone.
Whip out your phone. You look at something. And I try to stop myself sometimes, and I'm like, okay.
I'll just leave my phone sitting somewhere. Like, just fucking go do something.
I'll be in this moment and not escape to my phone, but it doesn't last very long because, you want to be entertained.
Yeah, you're fucking TikTok Tammy.
God, dude. That fucking app. I mean, it's like, it's so bad because, like, I like to eat food and watch something, which I'm sure a lot of Americans love to do.
Yeah.
It might be our number one American trait is making sure we have something to watch while we eat something, you know? But now it's gotten to the point where if I can't figure out what I want to watch, which happens a lot, I just put on TikTok. And I just scroll through TikTok and I'll find a live and I'll watch a live for a little bit. It's like, it's hard for me to hate it so much when I've literally watched every UFC fight for free.
Yeah.
Off of it. And I've helped my bros watch it with me. You know what I mean? So it's like,
them China common bastards having any of my shit.
They're already in your shit, dude.
No, actually, I'm more worried about the fucking U.S. government having it.
Yeah, that's the more.
And they already have it. So,
Yeah,
I mean, Big Brother's already watching.
All they have to have is your phone number.
All they have to have is your social security number, and they can access whatever the fuck they want. And who's the other person that knows your social security number?
Yeah,
except scammers and fucking.
Okay, but parents? A lot of other people, other than the government, can find a lot of information with your social security card.
Oh yeah,
your social security number. I'm saying the government just needs your phone number. And they can get into your phone. They can get into your emails. They can get into fucking
it's even
everything.
Simpler than that. It's IP address. It's your
but what phone
passport?
But phones don't have IP addresses.
Yes, they do.
Oh, because
anything that you access on the internet throws an IP address.
That's true.
That's why you should always use a VPN.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, I guess.
And then you could watch your Pornhub.
I know, man. I know. How did you know that I was? How did you know I was over here loading that up, dude? That is a real big. Something that sucks now is I don't get high production porn because I won't download a VPN. Because then I feel like I'm paying for porn, essentially. Because why else would I use the VPN?
True.
You know what I mean?
That's the only reason you would.
And in America, in my America,
yeah,
porn is free.
Oh my gosh,
porn is free.
Porn is a cancer too. You know that.
Yes, it is a cancer.
But
so far it hasn't affected me.
Your hands aren't hairy yet?
No, I constantly pluck them. No, I'm not. I feel like porn, listen, porn is a problem if you're not getting pussy. Or if you're not talking to girls.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I mean, then you go into kind of incel mode and shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I feel like porn kind of it will grapple hook onto something else and become something else. Like, it's if you're not interacting with females and having a healthy, like, if you can't talk to one, there's a high probability that your relationship with porn is probably like amped up.
Oh yeah,
bigger than somebody else's. You know what I mean?
Well, and this comes back to even that is the ones that will buy the AI robots, the sex box, will be those type
until it's like normalized. Because, dude, like, just because it's like
you're just gonna have a bunch of angry feminists.
Okay.
Which they're already.
Yeah. When are they not angry?
Yeah, which they're already angry. But the fucking! What? Did you hear about JD Vance and his crazy cat lady? Fucking yeah, he said. Let me see if I can find it.
JD Vance,
so funny.
It reminds me of Bob Vance from Vance Refrigeration from The Office.
Oh yeah, Bob. Right.
That's what I think of when I hear that. Oh, thank you.
JD Vance, cat lady.
Is that his wife, Usha Vance? Oh yeah, he married a fucking he married
Indian,
some,
I think.
Married an Indian, nice sweet Indian lady.
Yeah.
These photos of him, bro. He's like,
no.
Him the shadow. Oh, you want to know what I found out today?
What?
You know that Donald Trump. Remember that video of him walking out to Mini Men?
Yeah,
that's fake. That is not real.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's not real.
Yeah. Somebody just put it on over it.
Yeah, they put it on over it so well that there's in that video that they put over it is the crowd. You hear a crowd, and that it's and
they just
it sounded
it.
Like it's a concert, so it gives that
more, echo, like
that authenticity that you fucking think it's real.
Yeah,
it's things
Republican Vice Presidential nominee Senator J.D. Vance criticism of prominent Democrats as childless cat ladies has unleashed fury among women.
Childless cat ladies.
Yeah. Is he wrong?
That's what I'm saying. You can't, I mean, a lot of cat ladies are childless because you can't have kids with a bunch of cats.
No. You can't.
I mean, you're not supposed to. They will take your cat. That's what I'm told. Or that's what I read.
All right. Anyway.
So what? He's getting backlash for that?
Well, yeah. And the majority of the left are not having children.
Well, I wouldn't say majority. I would say it's people in general. Like the studies are showing that people are like they're not having kids as much anymore.
Well, you have more of a conservative
because you fucking can't. It's too expensive.
Oh, 100%. You can't do it in this day and age.
I got $123 worth of groceries, and it all fit on the seat of my car.
Oh, and the government wants to tell us that inflation's not real.
Bullshit, my ass, dude. That bro, what the fuck, dude? I'm trying. Oh yeah, we don't have a lighter. I'm trying to. You want me to talk? I'll talk. Yeah. I'll hold it down. Listen, I'm upset about grocery prices. And okay, good. See, I'm glad I can hold it down while motherfucker went away. Nice, right there. Boom, bow, bow. But yeah, it pisses me off, dude. It pisses me off a lot.
Yeah.
Because
we're not supposed to believe our eyes in our pocketbooks.
Because I don't ever see it happening where you have these companies making this money now, and they're like, "Oh, what? Next year we're not going to make that much because." Yeah. Like, prices are never going to go down. No. So what do you do? What do we do?
So you would have to, the wage gap has to decrease.
I got to get more money then?
Yeah, because at this point, gold's inflating.
Okay, they got to start taking less from our taxes then.
Well, yeah, and that's what Trump wants to do. He wants to eliminate the income tax. You know how and just leave it up to states to tax.
Yikes. That's kind of scary.
Why?
Because I don't know any other system than
the federal government.
Then
the IRS.
Yes, I'm getting fucked in the ass, but I don't know any other sex. Is there? You know what I mean? Like, is there nicer sex where it doesn't hurt?
I mean, taxation is theft.
Yeah, it's wild too.
It's extortion.
It's wild too when you think about that. We were throwing barrels into the fucking water over like
3%.
3%.
3%. And 3% tax on tea.
And now you gotta work 4 months of the year to pay essentially
all of your taxes,
which is fucked up.
Yeah,
fucked up. And here you go. This is what happens. You start out young, wide-eyed. You want everybody to be a good person. If everybody just didn't. If there weren't billionaires, you start having this mentality, and then you get older, you got to buy shit. Shit gets expensive, and then you're like, fucking A, where's my money going?
Yeah.
What's happening to my money?
Up in flames?
It's going to Ukraine.
Oh, it's going to Ukraine. It's going to Israel. It's going to fucking Gaza. It's playing all sides of the war right now.
It's like, yo, that's where I'm like, okay, whoever the fuck you want to vote for, but you got to agree that money going to Ukraine when I can barely afford groceries
and they're over there partying.
Yo, what the fuck?
And then you won't see mainstream fucking report on that. But there's literally pictures and videos of them partying it up over there in Kiev, and there's fucking shit going on in the background. It's crazy.
I mean, yeah, they might be partying, but they're also shit's also blowing up over there.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean?
They're fucking living it up.
God.
You haven't heard too much about that. And fucking Biden's MIA again.
Oh, dude, like I said, I was
He
listening.
showed up.
I was listening to Papa Joe, and
Yeah.
they're like, this is not the same guy.
It's not the same guy.
He is way taller than Jill.
Yes.
And normally he's not, right?
Exactly. There's actual
And you're like,
evidence.
Are we vibing right now?
We're vibing right now. And if you look at his ears,
you're going with the earlobes?
yes, one's detached and one it is a different person.
Mm-hmm.
And they want us to believe his teeth structure is different, everything.
Well, they're saying, yeah, like him walking through the airplane was looking weird. They kept pulling that because he had Michael Malice.
And he walked up. Okay, so he's been taking the back set of stairs on Air Force One for quite a while because it's a less steep set of stairs.
And so now he's on.
But this time he walked up the main set of stairs. Okay, no problem.
Okay, but do you really think
just supposedly right after COVID? Right after he just got over COVID, and
this is what fucks me up. Okay, this is what really fucks me up, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that feel this way. Is like I get caught into this. I call it like the whirlwind of like thinking of like, is it this way? Is it? Well, why would they? I get caught in that a lot. Like, okay, are they really that fucking dumb? That they're going to put a body double that's going to be way taller.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to do all this fucked up shit.
They think we're stupid.
Like, do you really think that?
Yes.
That's really.
Yes, they think we're dumb.
But these are the same people that can orchestrate and stay in power and have control of this stuff, right? They're smart enough to do all that, but that's why I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
MK Ultra.
Okay, yes.
Mind control is a real thing. And that is what half of the country.
Is it MK Ultra and Moonlight or?
Oh yeah, and then
God, there's so many.
There's so many.
So it's so fucked up
that the government has done to its own people.
Yes.
So you don't think it's out of the realm of question that they do that?
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying, from a practical standpoint, if they're as powerful and dark and menacing and all like we're talking about the fucking imperial fucking army, you know what I mean,
and that's
they're in control, right? I get that, but you're saying those people that have that ability are also so dumb that they're like, fuck it, they're not gonna know he's taller
because they don't give a shit anymore.
Okay, that might be a little more believable.
They don't give a shit. They are blatantly putting it out there.
I don't give a shit over they're just dumb, because I don't buy they're just dumb, because they're not just dumb.
Well, the people that believe this shit are. I don't think they're dumb.
That's self-evident.
I think they've been brainwashed.
That's way self-evident.
Our collective fucking IQ is going down considerably.
Yeah.
When
it's all the people drinking tap water.
Oh, that's the fluoride. They're turning the frogs green.
Which, I mean, he took the short route in explaining that.
Yeah, he took
the long route.
Yeah,
is a little, but it still intersects at the same spot.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
They're putting chemicals in our water to kill us. They're putting chemicals in our food to kill us. Yeah. They want us weak. They want us docile.
Well, that's why
because they don't want strong men, because strong men are the ones that are going to fight back if anything ever pops off.
Of course.
So they don't want that. They want a weak society so they can control them. It is all about control. It's 100% about control. And if the media can control the narrative,
but see, here's
for over half of the population.
Yes, we're all fixated on control, but we forget something that's almost as valuable as control. That's almost as valuable as control. That you could say sits at the fucking same table. Do you know what that is?
What?
Distraction.
Oh, 100%.
Distraction.
It's 100% distraction. It's divide and conquer.
Right.
A weak nation is divided.
Like people are like,
a strong nation.
They want to control. Not. It's like they don't necessarily have to control.
No, they just have to divide.
They distract or divide.
Yes.
Because like that's the three 100%. Pillars. You got the control, distract, and divide.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what's going on right now.
But that's been going on for years, because you have these Gen Xers that were raised to believe in their government for the most part, and
like,
and even the baby boomers a little bit, you know, they were believed.
I realized
they still had a lot of that patriotism from World War II spill over into those generations, you know, because you had Vietnam for Gen Xers, you had World War II for, you know, the baby boom era, or when they came back from World War II. So you had all that patriotic coming from World War II going into that. So there was still a level of patriotism throughout the country. In 2001, that was the last time that this country has seen true patriotism, where we were one country.
I agree.
We weren't divided. We were all hurt.
That was the most. I think that was one of the most powerful times in American history.
Oh, 100%.
But it's still overshadowed with like
why is Bill what the fucking happened to Building 7, you know?
Yeah, like they
like, kind of, why did it look like
why did the buildings fall faster than free fall?
Yeah.
You can only do that by moving mass out of the way. And you know how you move mass out of the way really fucking fast? Explosions. Like, dude,
C4.
Bro, that shit.
There's just too much.
I will never forget in my 20s that, like, I probably sound so corny, but it is the truth. When they had that Zeke Ice fucking documentary on Netflix.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that they had that shit on Netflix. It was 3 parts. It talked about Christianity and Jesus and how kind of all that shit was just bullshit and just taken from all these other religions. And then it talked about 9/11, and then it talked about like money. And like the 9/11 part was so crazy because they took the official report of like the statement of what happened, and they zoomed in on each part, and they showed you how each fucking part was all lies.
Yeah.
And like being like 24, kind of like just fresh out of the army, like,
and learning of that,
like,
oh yeah,
it fucking it changed the way I thought of everything. Like it really like pulled off the sheet over my face and was like, wow, the government really don't give a fuck, and they really will do whatever the fuck they want to get some fucking money. And like,
and what is money in the U.S. government?
That's king, bro. That's power. Number 1. Power, yeah. You're goddamn right.
Control.
You're goddamn right. And it's like, and we are at this point in time where this social media has put a catalyst on what, like, on how we view, like our personal views just get fucking echoed and they get amplified unless you allow it to be challenged. And nobody's letting shit get challenged because people have a hard time just having a conversation.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's something that we dealt with over the years, right? Yeah. From 2016 to now, I've had a big change of like my, not necessarily like my values and like what I hold.
Exactly. And that's
has I feel like stayed the same, but the information and the knowledge that I have learned over these past years has changed how I view things, and realizing the media did paint Trump in a fucking shitty light. And I'll still stand by this. How he interacts with women, not my favorite thing, because it gives me the vibe of just these creepy dudes I dealt with in the army that would like hang around a girl if she was too drunk, or like it was small dick energy. And like, it just always made me feel uncomfortable, and that's the only thing. But like everything else, the whole Russia shit and how they won't ever admit that how they fucked that whole, like, that was all fake.
Well, that was all Hillary.
And I remember hounding your ass about this. I remember being like, look at this, and you're just like, no. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
And then I would back it up.
Yes. And you know, it's just like, it could really warp your mind.
100%. But I think if we didn't have the love that we did for each other,
that
could have went totally differently.
Because there are times where we're like, we're just not going to talk about this, and we're just going to be friends, and we're going to play the game, we're going to do Call of Duty, we're not, and then you know what I mean. But as I is so lame. Whatever, if people hear this and judge me, that's fine. But this is really the truth. Like, I was listening to Joe. And I had to like hear it firsthand from real professors, from real people that were specialized in these fucking fields, and I had to hear them talk over hours. When you hear someone talk over hours, you really get an idea of who that person is. And I started learning a lot of things. I started seeing things in different light. I love to say that I'm politically homeless because. Mm-hmm. And you could say that I really am. Like I really try to voice whatever I feel like is, you know what I mean? Like it's like be a good fucking person, dude.
Which
I struggle with. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm the thoughts I have. I'm a fucking asshole and whatever. I people think I'm arrogant, but I like to stick to what I believe and whatever. But just having to change that mentality of like, God, realize it's tough because no one wants to admit that they were fooled.
No
one wants to admit that.
A lie travels a lot faster than the truth.
And I was fooled by the shit that I was taking in, and I just kind of had to like, kind of let go of like that, and that also kind of was like when I was like just focusing on like moving towards like my comedy and kind of I had some also shit going on, but yeah, dude, I'm glad to be where I feel like in the center, which
is not the center.
It's not the center. It just keeps moving over, which is not right. It's not fair. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Well, and I'm a constitutionalist.
Uh-huh.
I don't like the GOP.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the Democrats.
Right.
If the Libertarians would pull their heads out of their asses, maybe. But even then, like, economically, I am probably more on the conservative side because I want lower taxes.
Duh.
I want less regulation. It gives more opportunity for entrepreneurs. Like, it gives more expansion for other people getting into the business and creating new things. It's
all this shit. It ties to you, and like you have a real like. It affects you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which makes sense, right? Like why it's important to you. Why this is on your list of like, motherfucker, don't fuck this shit up.
Yeah.
Or I'm not with you.
Yeah. And if it has to take away my rights, I have nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the Constitution is there to limit the government, not the people.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was about to say, I kind of realized today that we're kind of thankful for Elon. Elon is kind of saving freedom of speech.
Oh, 100%.
Did you hear what he said to Gavin
Newsom? Some professors suck on these nuts.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I was like, fuck yes, Elon.
That's kind of cool, man. Like, he's like, what the fuck are you going to do to me? Fuck off.
Parody is legal in America.
Yeah, and as it fucking should be, because it's important to laugh at things. It's important to not take everything fucking serious.
And everybody's taking everything too seriously.
Way nowadays. Too serious, dude. Way too serious. You know what I was thinking about today? This is going to sound wrong, but I don't know. It might be something I'm working on. And I feel like I might not be the first person to think of this. And I know I'm not, but I'm kind of glad that not everybody chases their dream. Because I wouldn't be able to get like a burger in and out if every motherfucker was trying to be a rock star or a fucking comedian.
But there's got to be stepping stones. So those aren't even like supposed to be lifetime careers that people are making lifetime careers out of.
But we all see those motherfuckers that are there.
Yeah, and they're fucking ex-crackheads, felons.
That's what, like, you know what I mean? Like that shitty employee at Walmart that's taking forever. Like, I'm glad you're there. I'm glad that you didn't want to follow through on being an artist. Because if not, then I'd be checking out my own groceries.
Arts disease, your street area.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad you're sitting in there soaking up the sun in Walmart, checking my receipt.
Yeah, like, howdy doody.
Because it's like, I don't know. I guess here I am. I'm a pool guy, right? These rich ass people having me clean their pool. They don't know that I'm like I don't look at my job is what gives me money, so I'm allowed to do what I really want to do.
Yeah.
What I really want to do is make people laugh at bars that smell like shit.
It did.
It smelled like poop again, didn't it?
It wasn't as bad.
Is it?
It's got to be the.
Do we have PTSD now?
It could be.
We walk in and we're like,
because it disappeared pretty quick.
No, we became nose deaf pretty quick.
Yeah, I think that's probably what it was. But it was like, all right, well, fuck it.
Oh my gosh, it's so tough. It's so tough, and the people that are in there, they really want to be there. They're really trying to drink. They're really trying to gamble on some fuck. Those people trip me out, dude.
Oh, I know. Walking back past the gambling room, I'm like, y'all spend a shitload of fucking money.
God.
What is it? It's not gambling. It's donations or whatever. How that works.
They're doing the same shit we do on the game we play now,
but for money.
Yeah, for like real money, which I can't gamble, dude. I'm not a gambler.
That one at Shooters that one night. That one that fucking $1,000 or something.
That guy went. Yeah, someone said they won a lot.
$1,000. I was like, holy shit.
He's like, yes, and that $1,000, he's gonna gamble there for a lifetime now. For the rest of his life, he's gonna be trying to like win another $1,000, and he probably won't.
I don't know. My mom's friend up in Illinois, she goes and fucking does, and my aunt and uncle, they go and fucking gamble.
Really?
Illegally. Oh yeah, not illegally, legally. Legally, they go to like Louisiana and shit like that.
Oh,
whatever.
They gamble legally.
Legally, yeah.
Okay, good. Is it?
I don't know if they gamble.
Casino?
I don't. Oh, I think some of them are.
They should, like, if you walk into an Indian casino and you're white, they should be allowed to like smack you in the back of the head.
Just automatically scalp you.
Just a smack. And they're like, you're like, I get it. That's fair. Like nothing. Like,
but I didn't do that. My ancestors came over.
That's fine.
Past that time.
That's fine. But it's like,
well, maybe like mid 1860s. So,
but it's like, come on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna take you off your land and we're gonna do some worse shit. We're gonna do the same shit.
Oh, I know.
We're gonna let you do that shit. I think
it's fucked up what the America traded for like the West Coast.
Yeah, we gave him some bullshit.
Yeah, it was like
38 buttons.
38 smallpox blankets.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
to decimate your entire generation. That's fucked. That's what fucked them up, bro. We didn't even have to really fight them. We just had to fucking sneeze and give them a fucking piece of bread.
In this transaction with France, signed on April 30th, 1803, the United States purchased 828,000 square miles of land west of the Mississippi River for $15 million.
Yeah, but that's a lot.
That's a Louisiana purchase.
That's a lot back then.
Yeah.
Like what was 15 million back then? Now.
Okay, so we can do that money.
Okay, 1803.
So what is 15 million? Oh,
look, it had it in 1803 worth today.
There we go.
Holy fuck. Yeah. What number is that? Is that
417 million?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
9 million.
So almost $500 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of fucking money.
Oh yeah.
So
But you got to think that was 15 million. We were still on the gold standard. So we didn't
So
even.
people must have died carrying that gold.
Yeah. I'm sure there were banknotes from back then. But no, it was like gold.
Wow.
Well, this was during the time when it was fucking Wild West. You know, they were riding around on fucking stealing shit on trains.
And you know what motherfuckers knew, like, not to go in that area or some shit because of Indians. Yeah. And I bet they'd be like, nah, it's okay. You can go over there. They're like, yeah, it's fine. Motherfuckers like, I like that jacket. I'm going to come get that jacket later.
Like,
I'm going to get that jacket later from them.
Like,
They were fucking them up, bro.
Well, yeah.
They were able to get on a horse and slide on the side and shoot. And they'd have multiple arrows in their fucking hands. Oh, yeah. So they'd be plomp, 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 plomp. They were fucking them up. And then once we got the fucking the repeater.
Oh yeah.
That's when we went back out there.
Went Colt.
Yeah. When the repeater was made, we made some corrections.
That's fucked.
We settled some scores. Yeah. I mean, it's a fucked up part of history.
World. Yeah, but really you got to think all of history has been conquered.
Yes.
All of history. It's not a new thing when it comes to America. Yeah. And a lot of these people think that, oh, well, it was America did it first. Like, no, we didn't.
No, we just do it the best.
Yeah, America.
And we do it everywhere. We are everywhere.
Yeah, I think we should definitely not be everywhere.
When I think about that kind of blows my mind that there is U.S. bases everywhere, all over Africa. Why?
Well, and there's Russian bases and Chinese. China is buying a lot of Africa right now, and fucking China is trying to.
China is buying land around military bases. They're buying farmland.
Texas, yeah, here in Texas too. They have their own fucking private airstrip.
Dude, you should not be able to do that. You should not be able to do that. Like, because we can't go into China and be like, we're gonna buy some land. They'd be like, fucking right. You're not buying shit from us.
Yeah. Like a secretive Chinese billionaire bought 140,000 acres of land in Texas.
Yeah,
I don't think foreign entities.
Oh yeah, talk that shit.
Be able to.
Yeah, talk that shit. No, you're right.
Here,
I mean, it kind of.
It makes sense.
I mean, listen, I don't think China or Russia should be able to buy some land, but I'm not gonna trip that bad if Fiji comes over here and they start buying some fucking 7-Elevens.
Yeah, like okay.
You know what I mean? So when you say foreign, I don't think there should be foreign government entities buying land.
Or billionaires that are not even.
Well, even if you are a China billionaire, the government is still overpowered. They will throw billionaires in fucking jail. They will hide them.
Oh yeah, and now all that land is now owned by the Communist Party of China.
It's ours now. They're like. That's fucked. And they have that ability to overpower, like the fact that their government is at the forefront of everything. Right? It's all for government, then everybody else can make their money, which we are like almost the backwards end of that, where we're like we say everybody for them, we're for the people and the government get their money last.
Sun's ties to the Chinese Communist Party, including his company hiring army and government officials and his personal relationship with authorities in China's Xinjiang province.
Xinjiang
drew
sounds like sharpening blades, don't
it? Local and national politics. So yeah, why the fuck are they coming in and buying that much? That's a fuckload of property.
I mean, there's only a couple reasons why they would be motivated to do something like that.
Well, and okay,
right?
It's 100%, and
it's like no, actually, we really enjoy the Texas heat. Like my fucking ass, you guys have alabaster white skin. You will die out here.
No, they're coming across the border. Have you not seen all the Chinese nationals coming across the border?
That's kind of. I mean, I've heard about that.
Like, look.
And how are they counting it? They can't count that. They don't. They're not there going, with a little fucking clicker.
See?
It's because it heard you say it.
Yeah, okay. You're right.
Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
Why is there a mic on your computer? Oh, it's not activated. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that what you're about to say?
Yeah. It's not activated.
Are these some of the holy
Nearly
moly.
20,000 Chinese nationals encountered since October 1st at the southern border.
It's February 9th.
I mean, and they're all standing at like parade rest.
Okay, yeah, but I'm not worried about this guy.
This guy? This one on the end?
He might actually be a farmer.
Yeah.
That guy's military. That guy's military.
Yeah, and I think, he's got a little chunk, but these all guys, like, it's crazy.
That's wild. And what do they do with them?
Well, at that point, they were just letting them through.
Why do they all have backpacks?
They were giving them fucking plane tickets and bus tickets and money and cell phones. And using Social Security fucking money that people have paid into all of their lives.
That I paid into, that you paid into. There's no Social Security left. I know that.
No.
Right? I'm not dumb enough to think that they're...
We won't get it. I'm glad at least, Mom's going to get it.
Oh, yeah.
Until if there is an inevitable collapse coming. I hate to say it.
Yeah.
It's scary times we live in.
I mean,
we are on the verge of World War III right now. Like, Israel just assassinated 2 big people in Iran and Tehran.
What?
Like, during a fucking, right after, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Like, look at this.
It's like a shitty episode of,
yeah.
Fucking 24. I mean, what the fuck? I don't know. And I'm over here, getting mad at people for not using their blinker.
Hamas top political leader is killed in Iran strike that triggered an all-out regional. Yep. That risk triggering an all-out regional war.
Jesus.
Yep. And this just happened last night. July 31st. Well, it was just updated today, so.
I mean, really?
Yeah.
With the Olympics going on, do they have any respect?
No. Did you hear that the Palestinian Olympic team won gold medals? Yeah.
In what?
I don't know. I just saw it. Let me see if I can.
Is war in the Olympics?
No.
Olympics, man. Who are the people that are like, yo, I'm trying to get tickets to the Olympics?
Yeah, see.
Who are those people?
Why did it say
no Palestine?
There was something.
Bro, you are wrong. You're a liar. It literally said no Palestinian athlete has ever won an Olympic medal.
That's funny. I swear I just read it like a day ago.
Brandon typed in gold winner Olympics Palestine, and then in parentheses, the first thing it says no Palestinian athlete has ever won an Olympic medal.
That's
in parentheses, shit. Period.
0, 0, 0, 0.
Total 0. Jesus. So that's you were funny.
Wrong. Well, I should have fact checked that. I was just like, interesting.
Bro, there's so much fucking lies out there that you really can't.
You have to fucking believe.
What the fuck?
You got to go through 20 different sources to get a fucking...
You flood the market, and whoever's got the biggest voice is going to be the one...
6 athletes, including...
That's just the team.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's might have what I saw.
But it's like, all right.
I'm glad I looked it up though. 100%.
I don't know.
That's kind of funny though. What are they gonna? They can definitely get golden for throwing gays off the roof.
Jesus Christ,
that was dark.
Holy moly, the roof throw! I don't think that's in there.
Roof throw. Yeah,
I don't listen. Whoa. This is it's like I have no control over the thought that just jumped in my brain.
I know,
but I'm gonna say it because this is our podcast, and no one's gonna tell me no.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, Palestine, they're going through some shit right now, right? It's almost like they shouldn't win an Olympic medal, right? Because it's like, motherfucker, you're here, you win an Olympic medals, and you're in a war. Go win the war. Don't fuck the Olympic medal.
I mean, Ukraine's in the Olympics right now.
Exactly. Yo,
Russia's in the Olympics too.
Give us that gold, bitch. Right. We paid for that motherfucker. Fucking ante up.
Yeah, you better. And they don't have any like payback. Like, there's no like actual reimbursement for all the fucking money that we're sending.
Okay.
You damn well know it's being money laundered.
Okay, no, the craziest money laundering is Hunter Biden's paintings. Have you seen how much those have gone for?
Dumb. What? Well, all of the art industry is money laundering.
Yeah, you're right.
It is money laundering
because the value of the art is subjective.
Yeah,
completely subjective.
Except you have like Van Goghs and stuff like that that are actually very valuable because of subjectivism back in the day. You know.
Well, not only that, but just they're old and they were made by amazing artists.
Mm-hmm. But if you're gonna tape a fucking banana to a fucking...
But if you're Joe Biden smoking crack out of an air fryer, then...
Hunter Biden.
I'm sorry. Hunter Biden smoking crack out of an air fryer, and you get good ideas to paint. I don't even know what his paintings are.
We can look them up.
I know that one was sold for like $300 million or some shit. They got price.
1.5 million.
Yo, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, bro. I mean, they're abstract.
Yeah, that one over there. That one over there that's the molecule crack underneath.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Underneath the fucking microscope, and he just traced it.
But it's like
more meth.
Yeah.
That's a tramp stamp he got off of a hooker that he decided to draw.
Have you seen his tattoos?
No, I don't.
He's got the this one.
So he got the Finger Lakes on his back.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, so there's a lot of shit about the Finger Lakes, apparently.
It's like, yo, it's where I was fucking these bitches, and
I know I might have to go to DuckDuckGo on this one.
Running this money over here. It looks like he got scratched by a tiger. The fucking tattoo is atrocious.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I can't speak because I don't have any tattoos. DuckDuckFago. But yeah, I don't. That kind of makes me never want to get a tattoo.
Legs. Mystery.
I mean, anybody. Dude, people are getting anything tattooed.
Yeah.
The fucking Trump tattoos are insane, dude.
Oh, I can't believe. And they just got him just to fucking get him.
Yeah.
Well, and that fucking...
What's that story going to be like fucking 13 years from now?
Oh, I know.
Are you going to be in a cave after World War III being like, do you fucking
remember? Like,
remember.
Remember.
You know what I mean? Like, what the
That's
fuck?
the best tattoo.
Oh my god. He's got the best playlist.
The
He's got
best playlist.
the best clubs, the best golf cart. You know that's the shit he was saying, dude.
I know. I
He's
love
like,
it though. And I don't get it why people. He's a fucking jokester. That is him.
He is, dude. He's got really good comedic timing.
You know, and it's like, how can you not?
Fuck the Finger Lakes. I don't give a fuck about this. We talked way too much about his dumb ass.
But yeah, so that's just an interesting little fucking. Why would you get Finger Lakes tattooed on your back?
I think
the world may never know.
I think it's because he's like, dude, that's when I had that one nice crack rock and I was on that boat. I had my shirt off and I had 2 hookers in the back twerking to some Eminem, and I will never forget the Finger Lakes.
Long live Finger Lakes.
Long live Finger Lakes, dude. I had my laptop.
It wasn't broken yet.
They told me I shouldn't bring a laptop to the lake. I told them, fuck you. I do what I want. This is a Finger Lakes, baby. I'm Finger Lakes Prince.
Bro, there's some fucked up shit on that laptop, though.
I fucking bet.
Like,
wasn't it? I have no idea the story, but I think what I heard was that the laptop was so fucked up that the people, like, he took it to a repair shop, and they were like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And they called the FBI?
Yeah, and the FBI had it for fucking...
Is that what happened?
Yeah, the FBI was...
They were like, yo, this is fucked up.
Mm-hmm. And the FBI knew about it, and they told the media to lie about it, and that...
they made Mark Zuckerberg, they throttled the search.
Yeah, and that was before Elon bought Twitter.
Yeah, and then
the
Twitter files.
Yeah, the Twitter files were released. You know, like,
which is crazy, dude, because they're literally silencing people, like the whole COVID shit too.
Oh yeah,
like, don't talk about, and that was all for the emergency measure for the vaccines to speed up the vaccine.
Knocking ivermectin.
Yeah, because it was a cheap alternative,
and it was curing people.
Mm-hmm. They went after Papa Joe.
Oh, I know.
They turned his skin orange.
Yeah.
Orange is yellow. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He talks about that all the time. He's like, dude, they put a tint on my skin.
Yeah, they do the same thing to Trump.
And they didn't care about the fact that he got better so quick.
Mm-mm.
They're like, oh, he took horse paste.
Yeah, and it wasn't even horse paste. It was pills prescribed by the doctor, because ivermectin has been used for many, 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 many years.
Well, yeah, that was a funny... Not a funny thing, but it was a interesting moment because...
Was that one of your eye-opening moments?
Well, no, not that, but that was the thing where you kind of came to me, because you knew that I listened to Joe every day.
Yeah.
So you knew that, like, and when anybody tries to say shit about him or they try to bring him down or whatever, they don't. It was clear that they listened in that podcast to hear the triggering thing or whatever they're gonna write, and then they stopped. That's always so clear and evident.
Yeah.
Because if you heard the whole picture, you wouldn't be able to write a hit piece or this or whatever. It's they heard that and they're like, okay, got what I needed. And it's like, you're a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
You're a piece of shit.
You're not a fucking real journalist.
No,
and a lot of these journalists that want to be called journalists are fucking pieces of shit.
And that was insane to watch this like happen in real time.
Oh yeah.
When they're like trying to go at Joe, and I'm like, yo, you guys are way off. Like, you're way off saying he's this, saying he's that. You haven't listened to his podcast, and you won't because of your preconceived ideas of what you think he is. And when you do listen to it, you realize that this dude's fucking way down to earth. This dude realizes what position he's in, how powerful his fucking platform is, and how it's important to be that middle ground, to give voices on both sides, to hear all the story. When they are talking about shit, they do what we do, what you do, way more effectively, obviously, because it's just Jamie behind the thing.
Yeah, I'm doing everything on that.
Also staying engaged in our conversation.
Yeah.
they're in real time fact checking shit, and if he's wrong, he walks it back, he corrects it.
Oh, yeah, just like I did right there. You
Right.
know,
That's the kind of shit that isn't happening on these stupid cable network television
no,
shows.
they like to use the term fact check because they'll fact check it to their narrative. You can literally go anywhere on the computer and find something to back your narrative.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but if it's coming from a fucking website like Salon,
I don't know,
and you want to use that as a fucking all truth be teller, it's a fucking tabloid website.
Yikes!
You know, and it's just like
sounds like a shitty website.
It's like the Occupy Democrats. Like all they put on there is propaganda.
Oh,
you know, and I'm sure there's other Republicans that do propaganda stuff too.
Well, yeah, I mean,
it's both sides of the aisle, but it's more prominent coming from the left side because they literally think their fucking populace is stupid. They literally thought that just because they literally thought black people were too dumb
they didn't
to get an ID, and they didn't know what a laptop was.
Oh yes, I heard that they say black people don't know what computers.
Yeah,
and then there'd be all these like parent videos where there's like a black guy with like, what is this?
Yeah, and it's like,
what the fuck you mean?
What the fuck do you mean? Well, it's just like Joe Biden saying, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black.
What?
Have you never heard that?
I think you said something about that.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, oh god.
He was talking to Charlemagne the God.
Oh.
And he was like, well, if you don't vote for me, then you ain't black.
Yes, okay, yes. I do remember you saying that.
And it's like,
how?
And Joe Biden's had fucking 50 years of racism under his belt. He literally did a eulogy.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good at it.
Yeah, he's pretty fucking good at it. I mean, he literally said when he was running with Obama the first time, he's like, Obama's the first clean, articulate black man that he'd ever met. Like, wow.
But
and that was when he was still coherent.
People still think he's better than Trump.
I don't get it. We survived 4 years of Trump. I lived better under Trump. I'm not a Trump fanboy by any means.
No.
I'm not a government fan.
No, but you're someone that has definitely like stood by the fact that Trump was viewed unfairly.
Oh, 100%.
And he completely has. And I was one person that was definitely duped by that and had to kind of like come to terms with how I had to figure out how it was, how he was through my own understanding. You know what I mean? And like just him playing golf with that one guy was like, he seems fun. Like, seems like a fun guy to be around.
Have you not heard about his grandchildren talking about him?
Oh, I saw her. Was that the State of the Union?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, no, not State of the Union. That was
the speech after he got shot.
RNC, the Republican National Convention.
Yeah, which I was kind of like, she had that monotone, like
they all have that monotone. Like, all the kids do. But I think it just runs in the family.
Yeah, well,
you know,
I'm like, can you live it up a little bit?
Yeah,
a little highs and lows.
Yeah,
just fucking.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not talking shit about a sweet, 17-year-old granddaughter, innocent child that had nothing to do with any of this political shit. I'm just saying, as someone who has nothing but his stupid opinions, I'm just like, you're like, that's your dad for sure.
Do you remember Miss Hilzebeck?
Yes, of course. Our teacher that was older than fucking time.
I think she was beating time on that one.
Yeah, she was like 97.
No, she wasn't that old.
She looks so old, though.
Oh, and she would dye her hair.
Yes.
And thank you for passing me.
Yeah, I don't.
Thank you.
I don't know if I got passed. I don't know.
She passed me for some reason.
But
she picked on me a lot.
Yeah, she was a sweet lady.
She really was.
I remember her being like, a lot of the times I'd have the parent and the student in the
same.
You're like,
how old are you?
God damn, bitch, give it up.
Yeah,
give it up. Yeah, no,
when she fucking called me out, she's like, maybe if you didn't so much you wouldn't have writer's
I know
block.
we're all fucking high. We're like, what? Oh shit!
No.
Oh my god!
I'm like, maybe if I was high right now.
The early morning smoking, the Axe body spray that didn't do
going in
anything.
first period reeking,
smelling like weed and Axe.
yeah, and cigarettes.
Oh my! And cigarettes. Yeah. God,
What
good
a
times.
time.
What a time.
We fucked it up for the rest of that school, though.
Yeah. Fuck them. Fuck them kids. Fuck them little fucking assholes. I have a teenager, and
He could. Okay,
but my kid is different.
you have a wonderful
I
kid.
know. I'm very lucky. I'm very lucky.
You definitely lucked out on
I
that.
didn't get the kid I deserved
Definitely
for all the shit that I did.
Yeah.
But all right.
All right.
What do you say, huh?
Yeah.
I love you.
Love you too, brother.
All right. Well, I'm Justin.
And I'm Brandon.
And this is the Laughing Grass Podcast. Thank you guys for checking it out. We'll see you later.